Hey, good evening. Don here from Don's Motorcycle Tours. How you doing today? Got another new video for you. Topic today is solo riding. What are the benefits of riding solo? There are many benefits, trust me. When I first started riding again back in 2010, I met a couple guys. You know, Facebook just started, so I met some old schoolmates. And we used to ride together back in the day. So we all had Harley Davidsons back when I discovered these guys back in 2009 on Facebook. Couple great friends. Never thought I'd see them again. And that's what Facebook used to be good for back in the day. Now it's a bunch of Karens and a bunch of blah, blah, blah going on. I still enjoy it. I put motorcycle stuff up, you know, my pressure washing business, cleaning videos, what have you. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. I rode with my two buddies, and it was a great trip. And ever since then, I've been addicted to going to the mountains every year. So I've gone every year, except for one, since then. Except for two, because of COVID. We had to take a year off for that, too. But anyway, 2010, it was 3 of us. 2011, it was like about 8 of us. 2012, it was like 12 or 13 of us. And then after that, we quit doing it. You know, that was a pretty annoying trip. There was different personalities, and some spatting was going on the trip. And, you know, you put 12, 13 guys together, and you're going to have 12, 13 different opinions. And it isn't like when we went the first year in 2010, the 3 of us were pretty much on the same page. We liked the same foods, we liked the same hotels, and we liked the same pace of riding. So that worked out great. And the next year, it worked out okay. We had a couple little things because of personality and stuff like that. But 2012, woohoo, look out. It's like a bunch of group of Karen and the Whiner babies. After that, 2013 came around, and I went with 4 other people on that one. We took the auto train and went on up. 2 of the gentlemen brought their wives with them, and we ran in some foggy weather, and they were riding on the back, so the wives put the kibosh on the trip. Those 2 couples took off. Then it ended up being 2 of us left, so it ended up okay on the way back, because I got along really good with my buddy Dave. So it was a cool trip on the way home after the first 2 days. But after that, what happened in 2014, I didn't go for some reason or the other. I forgot what happened, but 2015 I went with my buddy Dave and Frank. We did the Blue Ridge Riders Tour. That was a really good trip. Except for about 3 nights, they drug their tails on booking rooms at the resorts, so they couldn't get reservations. You know, there's nothing worse than having to share a room with somebody. I'm a pretty private person when I'm going to be, you know, taking a shower and going to sleep, and, you know, just, you get up in the middle of the night, want to go to the bathroom, and you get somebody else in the room. It's just not my cup of tea. So these 2 guys had to stay with me in my room for a few days. So the benefit of going solo is you don't have to put up with any of that stuff I just mentioned, right? So 2016 came, and I had these same 2 guys couldn't get their train reservation, so they didn't go on the trip. And my wife looked at me and said, you know, why do you waste your time with these guys? You always got to babysit them and blah, 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 blah. You're always aggravated. So she's right. So I went on a solo trip by myself. Did the whole tour on the Blue Ridge Parkway, rode all the way up to Shenandoah National Park. Wow, what a great trip I had. You know, you meet somebody along the way. I'm pretty sociable, so I talk with people all the time, every day. How you doing? Yay, that's a good story. A couple stories, shoot the breeze. Hey, nice meeting you. See you later, you know what I mean? You don't have to commit to anybody. You don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. You can eat whenever you want. You can stop whenever you want. It's a lot easier going, more relaxing, and you can, you know, you get to know yourself. If you can hang out with yourself, you're doing good. So that's some more benefits of riding solo. You know, just do the math on the rest of it. Now, here's my question. when you go solo, why do you guys go camping? I notice a lot of you go camping. 98% of the videos on YouTube are about motorcycling solo, but you camp in the woods. Is that a budget thing, or is it just, do you like to go camping? I don't understand that part of it. I'm not a camper myself, so I wouldn't want to do that. I would rather just wheel into the hotel, put my luggage on the little cart, go up to the room, get something to eat, take a shower, get a good night's sleep. I always like to stay at a place that has breakfast in the morning. So that's another must for me. I get up in the morning, I wake up, I get my stuff in order, get my game plan for the day, and then I go downstairs and eat some breakfast, go upstairs, take a shower, bring the stuff back down to the bike, and get going on those kind of trips. Now, I've gotten older, and I don't like to ride my bike on the interstate anymore for hours on end. And I live in Florida, so in order for me to get to North Carolina or Tennessee, where I really like to stay in Tellico Plains, I stay at the Lodge at Tellico Hotel. Great place, clean rooms, great hosts, very private. They have a motorcycle garage for you. You can keep your bike. And I was just going to pull the trigger on this trailer right here. And the reason why I'm doing this, like I mentioned before, is I don't want to ride the bike on the interstate. There's nothing worse than having to ride your motorcycle on the interstate with semis through Atlanta, and it just takes a long time to get there, and it's monotonous. And being a solo rider, it's not safe either to be by yourself doing all this interstate riding, I don't think. And my wife doesn't think it is either, so I don't want to worry my wife. She worries enough about me being on the bike as it is. So I'm going to purchase this trailer right here. And that's going to be the new thing. And it's a nice trailer. And those are the straps I got. Let me get to my bikes. I'm taking this bike. I'm taking that bike. Hey, look, it's my Kawasaki. There's my 650 Versys. That's the day I bought it. That's it coming out of the crate. There it is with the tour pack. Now I use this bike. I bring this bike for the real long loops, and I'm planning all those out right now. Here's my playground right here. I'll be staying here in Tellico Plains. Anyway, we'll be doing some loop stuff. There's the bikes, beautiful bikes. And they're all going to fit right on that trailer, so it's a worthwhile investment for me. It's safer. I got a brand new truck as well. Brand new trailer, brand new bikes. So tow them up to Tellico Plains. Spend 6 solid days riding. Like I said, the Versys is for the longer rides. And I usually take a lot of pictures, a lot of film. I got a new moto vlog set up for my helmet. This baby plugs right in. GoPro goes right on here. This plugs into the mic. The mic plugs into here. I'm set up and ready to roll. I got a GPS. You can go on any one of the bikes. This is the TomTom Rider 550. I highly recommend it. Get you one. Anyway, there's a lot of benefits to going by yourself and going solo. You don't have to share a room. You don't have to compromise on food. You don't have to stop when you don't want to. And you can leave when you want to. You can check into the room when you want to. And you can do whatever route you want to do. And there's just many, many benefits to it. And see what I mean? Anyway, if you're going to go, make sure you have a plan. I'm reviewing all these maps right here today. I mean, this is a lot of ground to cover, and we're going to be covering it from here where this mark is, I'm going to be doing all this whole area here. So, I got a lot of planning to do, a lot of loops. It's going to be a lot of information because I'm doing a motovlog channel. And if you can subscribe to this channel, that'd be fantastic. And take my word for it. Go ahead and get yourself a stationary place. The lodge at Tellico is perfect because it has a garage. You put your bikes in the garage. They're all safe and locked up under lock and key. And you take your one bike and go, and they don't have to be out in the weather. You don't have to worry about anybody stealing them. So that's another good thing. And you got one place to stay. And if you go to a location where you can do a number of rides and a number of loops, I mean, there's so many loops on this map right here, there's no way I can even do them all. So it's a good plan to stay safe, you know what I mean? Unless you like to go camping and ride your bike for miles and miles and days and days and days. You know, I'm still working and stuff, so I get to go for my 7-8 day run, and then I got to get back to work. When I get a little bit older, I'm still going to trailer, but I might venture a little further some days and maybe get a room off, you know, 250 miles away, but come back. We'll see what happens. But anyway, a lot of benefits to riding solo. I hope you enjoyed the video. And you know what? We'll see you next time. Keep it shiny side up.